Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey. Say it's all good, cause it's all good, hey.
What's going on, beautiful people of the world? It's your boy Ant Powell reporting live from High from Friends, here with the one and only Gretta Hudge.
Hey.
You know the vibes as usual, right back in your face. Post-election America the beautiful. Here we are. We back. We back, baby, in full effect. We had a little chat on Sunday. That was beautiful. But here we are, back in our home base. Back together once again. Greta, how you feeling? Looking real militant and lovely over there. How you feeling, baby girl?
You know, gotta dress up, show out, that kind of a thing. I'm doing pretty all right.
Yeah.
These past few days have been, as I said earlier this week, a little bit depressing, but you know, trying to put a happy spin on things, I guess.
Fighting on like a survivor with the Destiny's Child's pants on. We see you. We out here. That's beautiful to hear. Glad to be back with you.
You too. How have you been? How was you went to DC?
Oh yeah, I went home, man. I went home. I went to the the place that gave Trump his lowest amount of votes, ballots. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But yeah, went home, man. Had an early Thanksgiving with my family.
Oh, that's
that was beautiful.
cute.
You know, mom's threw down. Shout
Was
out
it
to the
really
fam.
crazy there? Like with protests or anything?
Nah, it was pretty chill.
rallies?
It was pretty chill. If anything, it was a lot of dancing in the street. Surprisingly, that was beautiful. You know, Black Lives Matter Square was full of white faces just dancing in the street. And I was like, hey, I ain't mad at it. You know, better to see them motherfuckers out here crying and fighting and, you know, being torn apart. So it'd be beautiful to see that. But yes, here we are under new leadership in the next 2 months.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, we would really appreciate if you'd like, commented, and subscribe to us.
Yes.
Comments below for sure. You know, we're gonna blow through some things today, so comments are always super welcome. I like reading them. We love the new followers. We like to keep up.
Yes,
all that.
always. Thank you to everybody that's been showing out, subscribing, man, commenting, following, all that good stuff, copping the merch. We appreciate you. HighFromFriends.com. Make sure you go there. Make sure you're there every fucking day, because you never know what's coming new. It's Veterans Day.
It is. Happy Veterans Day, everybody.
Happy Veterans Day. I say who to all my fellow Army soldiers out there. You know what I'm saying? You get your free meals and all that shit today. Go enjoy yourself. You deserve it. We earned it. You put your time in. You still putting your time in. Keep going. But it's a lot going on in the world nonetheless.
Yeah,
Per usual.
Let's give us a moment. Actually, some icons, I would say, actually passed away a few days ago.
Okay.
So the father of Latin jazz, as you would say, passed away at 99 years old. His name is Candido Camero. And
99.
yeah, age 99, definitely. He was a Cuban percussionist, and he brought rhythms from like Havana to New York's jazz clubs. There's a whole documentary on him, actually.
Yeah.
If you're interested in looking into him, he brought a lot of his own original. He was doing his own original work, you know. And had made some changes to like the American westernized part of music. And it was in Cuba that he brought it. It was illegal there at the time.
Right.
So he definitely has made waves and everything. So definitely look him up, pay him some respects,
Yes.
and as well as pay some more respects to King Von, he was shot in Atlanta on Friday morning,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. That was tough. Shout out to that young king, man.
26 years old.
26, man. These kids just getting started and losing their lives, man. It's crazy, man. But rest in peace to King Von. Young boy, he was up on the up and up. My little brother was just telling me about him. That's crazy. And rest in peace to the OG Candido Camero. 99 years, man. I said that was a long legacy. Shout out to that,
A
man.
long legacy. That's very true.
That's
Yeah.
1921.
That's insane.
Sheesh.
Speaking of 19, sorry, this is a little bit random, really quick. The 1920s and everything, you know, obviously it's 2020. We're coming up on another 20s era, you know, another cultural movement, as you could say.
Roaring 20s.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it's just kind of telling to have someone to have influenced that time so much passed away in our generation, you know. He like
true.
made a full cycle.
Right. That's man. That's incredible. Shout out to that legend. Shout out to King Von. But in other news, we've been having a lot of electoral news all over our TVs. I'm pretty sure since last week, you guys been tuning in to CNN, Fox News, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys have been fed it every
All that,
day
every
on your
day.
phones.
Even when you don't want it, you taking it in. But some great news that we heard about the great state of Kentucky. Great state of Kentucky. They got themselves a new mayor by the name of Wilbur. He's a French bulldog.
Oh, Wilbur's such a cute name.
Wilbur. Old Wilbur's the French bulldog. He's the new mayor of Kentucky. And he stole that seat from another great canine, Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow, a rescue pit bull who was the electoral candidate since 2017. So that was a pretty funny story to run across. Shout out to Wilbur. Shout out to Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm pretty sure Kentucky's in good hands.
Yeah, Paltrow's been holding it down since 2017, and it's about time got some new bark to the bite. I don't know.
That's good. Got some new bark to the bite. Hey, Wilbur, do your goddamn job, all right? Kentucky's depending on you.
I don't know. How do you feel about, I don't know, a dog being mayor? What exactly does that entail? Who actually makes decisions?
If niggas got a beef with Kanye West running for president, but not fucking dogs
but not
being
Wilbur.
mayor, I got an issue with your way of thinking. But we ain't gonna get into that because apparently they doing a good job.
I feel like it just really shows though that like again, I kind of mentioned this the other day, but like it's like mouthpiece check, like literal face of everything.
Yeah.
But where are the decisions being made? Like actually Kentucky, you're being represented. It's not all of Kentucky. It's a small town in Kentucky.
small
Let's
town
just
in
be
Kentucky.
clear. But still, my kind of point is just like it really is just a face position.
Absolutely. That if that ain't the proof you need right there,
That ain't the proof you need.
There you go. It don't matter who the fuck in that goddamn seat. It's just like you said. It's just a face to put to it and fucking somebody to shoot your fucking little shit set and shit. But apparently the humans can't get it right, but the dogs can. Maybe it's time for fucking dogs to be our fucking candidates. I don't know.
God.
Moving along.
I'm just saying that again. It's like it's what's behind that. What's happening behind that exactly?
Hey, they comfortable with it. Fuck it.
They definitely have a theme going on.
Absolutely.
Oh, but speaking of themes, though, okay, is this the death of theme parks? All right, obviously, pandemic things have changed. Things have been opening, closing. Disney has definitely taken a pretty hard hit with things, and in newer news, they've obviously laid off a lot of people leading up to this. Since April. And late September, but they've cut 28,000 employees
From the theme parks.
from just the theme parks.
Wow.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy to me. Just there's that amount of people not being in work and just solely employed by Disney theme parks.
Yeah.
It's funny because like my dad and my sisters and everything, they're trying to still go to Disney. They were supposed to go this year. They had to cancel their trip, and then now they have to redo it, and they might do it next year. But now with this surge, there's furloughs happening. So it's like more employees and executives than ever since they've had like a surge of the cases happen.
Right.
Which, are cases even real? I don't know yet. I'm still back and forth with that. As much as they're back and forth with opening, closing their fucking parks, I'm back and forth with, is this pandemic real?
I know, but hey, I've never been to Disney theme parks personally.
Yeah, me neither.
Kind of never want to go. I heard there's some dark spirits floating around those places. And,
I'd
I
always
really don't
wanted to
fuck with
go,
Disney too much anyway. So, but that's another story. But it is what it is. Damn, that suck. Is it the death of theme parks? Because Six Flags is closed. Your King's Dominion, your Busch Gardens, your
Six
Universal.
Flags.
Well, I think Universal was open recently, weren't they?
No, yeah, Universal was.
Yeah, they were open for like Halloween Horror Nights and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just Disney itself. I feel like is just kind of teetering on this. They've always teetered on like controversial and like bad business, and they're taking over the world. Obviously,
Well, they just dropped season 2 of The Mandalorian, so money's good.
Oh my God.
Money's good. Everybody got a Disney
Of
Plus
course.
subscription.
And they're coming out with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 2023. You know, they're currently working on it. They have James Gunn still working on it, which is, you know, that's a whole other thing after they just had their, you know, Disney had their annual purge of racists, you know. They had right before that with the Me Too movement, their purge of, you know, pedophiles, which he was one of them. At least we thought he was, you know, but Disney's like, oh, you're working on, because James Gunn got hired by DC after being fired, and this is old news. This is old news, but newish because whatever.
He did Suicide Squad, right?
Yes, he's doing Suicide Squad and Peacemakers, I think it is. But yeah, so they saw that and they were like, oh, we got to get back on the James Gunn, you know? So they hired him back and he's like barely made any changes to the script, which I feel as if they're just doing cash grabs, you know, as usual. And I don't know. It just makes me think about, because he actually did say some really fucked up stuff on his Twitter, you know, regardless of it being a joke or not, someone being representative of Disney. You do have freedom of speech, of course, but when you are holding so much with you in showing some sort of, you know, you're a figure, you know, you're a public figure. People will look into you. People will hear what you have to say, you know. We obviously judge Trump on shit that he says, you know. Like
Everybody loves to.
We're especially gonna judge someone working for Disney who says things like sorry, I'm going to read this because it's really fucked up. I don't want to because it's uncomfortable, but I mean.
No, go, because I forgot about it.
Yeah, again, it's old news. I'm sorry, guys, but like he's still like he just did a revision of the script, and I'm like, why is this guy still working for Disney?
Well, what was the tweet?
He did a few of them. I'm only gonna read two that was put in this article. He said things like, I like when little boys touch me in my silly place.
What? What? Whoa! That was not what I was expecting to hear. I don't think I ever read those tweets. Wait a minute.
And it follows, the best thing about being raped is when you're done being raped, and it's like, whew, that feels great, not being raped.
Wow. James Gunn. Oh man. I don't know. Damn, that's crazy. Niggas forgot about that.
I know they did.
Whoa.
And of course they did. They forgot about it. It got pushed down. He got put back on these fucking movies. And he's working with one of the leading actors, Chris Pratt, who, guess what? Also has allegations against him. And a whole thing opened about him, which I'm not going to get too much into because I'm still looking into it. And again, it's like not the newest thing, but it's still just, I mean, like Guardians of the Galaxy, we don't need a fucking new Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You just did your, like I'm saying, you did your purge of pedophiles. You add them back on, and then you do your purge of racists, and now like what? Are you gonna add them back on later too? Like,
wow, I was totally oblivious to the Chris Pratt allegations, but that nigga James Gunn, wow, that's some crazy shit. Hey man, and everybody got dirty Twitter shit. Everybody been under fire for their fucking Twitter. But that shit,
Twitter's dirty, but like,
yeah, I know my shit dirty, but that shit crazy. Oh man, nah, that's bananas. Well, let's see what Disney do about they shit and all that, and James Gunn and blah blah blah.
it's just these huge fucking companies. That's what I'm saying. Like, just these big corporations and business people that,
Hey,
you know,
man,
now that it's pushed down, they can just bring it back.
That's because of the times we in. People, shit happen and it's gone so fast. It's on to the next thing.
Exactly. They just do it in that moment to appease the masses, and then just move on to whatever the next thing is. And then since they're done with that, we'll go back and just hire them back on, and then address this. And then...
Let's see. That's crazy. But moving right along, in other news, the great brand of Tesla, my man, Elon Musk, billionaire, executive, extraordinaire, entrepreneur. Guess what? They got a tequila brand coming. Can you fucking believe it?
I can believe it.
Why the fuck
I
is
sent it to you.
Greta sent me this news. What the fuck is this Tesla need a tequila for? Well, personally, I'm all for it. More money, more branding, you know. I figured, hey, I guess they say, well, I'm not a tequila guy, first of all. You give me tequila, I'm a cheap date. You'll find me in the back alley with my pants down.
I love
but
tequila.
no,
tequila.
I mean, I guess you can drink the tequila while your Tesla drives itself and get to your destination safely. So it's kind of genius in a way.
That's so funny.
It's kind of genius.
That's, I didn't even think about. I didn't think about that at all. I just saw it and I thought that Ant would be interested, and I sent it to him, and he was like, "I feel motivated."
You're damn right, man. Shit, take the brand and
Whatever.
expand it out as much as you can, and that's some powerful shit. Elon Musk is limitless. It's limitless.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
and in that regard, Hot from Friends condoms coming soon. Coming soon. Tampons, all that. We branding everything.
No.
Lingerie.
No,
We coming.
that's all from
coming.
Ant. That all comes from
Can
Ant.
openers. We expanding the brand. We expanding the brand.
You want fucked up shit? We got
You know,
it.
tire shocks. We got. I mean, what do you need? What do you need? We coming.
You need high products? We have high work.
We get you high everywhere you work, baby. Hey, high standard.
But Gary Vee was saying some stuff about, bigger companies making products that they really don't have any business in making, just because they are an established brand. We
Yeah.
know them. We trust Tesla. We know, like, BMW even, we trust them. We will hope that they would come out with a really good product,
Yeah.
something that you can know and trust, but automatically, because it has this cool logo and this name that we know.
And the trust of the quality of what they already giving you. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, shit, if they doing that, this gotta be just as good too. I mean, personally, I don't know. I'm gonna stick to my products.
Yeah, me too.
But some people do go name chasing.
Yeah, it almost gives them like a permission, almost like more of a permission to come out with more products, just because they have that already backing them. From a business standpoint, obviously it's like, yeah, that's really smart, capitalize on this and that, but it's also this idea of capitalizing on things that I feel like can be pretty toxic, at least.
It can. But when done correctly, it could be a goddamn genius move.
I mean, goddamn genius, yeah, if, I don't know, if you're working and moving towards something that isn't,
There's a
overall
market for everything.
selfish.
There's a market for everything. Don't ever shut the door. That's what I'm gonna say. Shout out to Tesla. I won't be drinking the tequila, but that's a power play. Shout out for that.
Yeah, I hear it.
Huh?
I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, if I were to make multiple products, I would think about just opening, like, not really introducing them as this is Tesla,
Yeah, but the bottle pretty dope too though. Something like a bought design. That's pretty dope too. The bottle, the shape of the
They
bottle.
got them.
It's exquisite. It's exquisite.
They
The
got
look
'em.
is classy. Some people go for a look and feel, and if it, that might meet some standards.
And the brand, that's what they go for. That's what the jizz is all about.
Exactly. More power to Tesla though. Shout out to them boys, man. Elon Musk.
Oh my God. I mean, it just makes me think about the future, I suppose, the future of these companies, and not even the future of just those companies, but futures of like even talk shows, right? Like, what is the future of talk show? They just got rid of their next 4 years of reality, basically, with the Trump side of office.
Trump out, yeah, that's crazy.
Um,
It was gonna die down in the next couple months. Well, yeah, it ain't gonna be ASAP. It's gonna be a while. He gonna be in the spotlight still for all this other shit.
Of course, right. I'm just thinking about just the talk shows in general, like Ellen and Colbert and John Oliver. They're obviously moved on to a different sort of platform and everything, but I'm just curious as to, like, what really the future for them is in general. Is this the dawn of the YouTube talk show?
Yeah, the social. Oh man, that's interesting. You're right with the lack of live audiences in some places. That is interesting. Yeah, didn't even think about that. But a lot of them still been going some kind of. But the audience gives the show that kick, sort of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is interesting. That's an interesting one.
They do. They always give it, like, the live audience has always definitely given it a different feel for sure.
Hey, what's the future of Jeopardy though? in peace, Alex Trebek. My brother actually said some funny shit. He was like, Steve Harvey should take over hosting Jeopardy. I was like, I ain't thinking of that, but that's actually probably a good replacement. But rest in peace to Alex Trebek, man. That's some big shoes to fill. Do you carry that show on?
Yeah, do you carry that show on? That's interesting. And or are you going to be the guy who replaces?
Yeah, almost 35 years of just this one dude, and move along.
Because they have to make so much money from Jeopardy, right?
Shit. Think about all the shit Jeopardy got: games, mobile games, board games, all this shit. Jeopardy's Nintendo games, Sega games and shit. Jeopardy been around for a minute,
right?
Yeah, but man.
I just find so much of like people talking or whatever through podcasts, and it's just like serious like podcast YouTube shows
like we do.
I mean a little bit. You okay?
I'm sorry.
I do. I find it a lot interesting. I often find myself just throwing things up in the background and half listening, but I still want to half listen to just people talking about things that I think are interesting. And I feel like people are really moving into that, especially with Twitch.
Yeah. That's
I'm like, what is the future of these shows? I really do think it is the dawn of the YouTube. Like, it's the dawn of the YouTube.
Like for real. Like, it's really starting to take over now. Like, it's setting in. I agree. That's more to look to. Hopefully, we can be a part of the takeover. That's what I'm looking forward to. But
I'm just looking for all the Veterans Day stuff that's about to. I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot of.
Yeah, it's motherfucking Veterans Day. I'm fucking honored, man. I'm fucking honored. We go through a lot of shit. We go through a lot of shit as Americans. But goddamn it, I love America. I said it on Sunday. I'm gonna say it again. And being a veteran, I mean, it's a million reasons to love America. It's a million reasons to. It's a million reasons to hate America. But goddamn it, putting that uniform on and getting to serve with people of all fucking races, white, black, brown, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Micronesian, fucking any fucking Korean, Japanese, any race you could think of, to have the honor to stand next to them and learn from them and grow with them, and not only that, but put my fucking life on the line with these people in the war zone and really build bonds, no matter what our background was, is what made me fall in love with America. Because that was some true like brotherhood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. No matter the rank, none of that shit. When you in that war zone, the only thing that matters is, hey, the mission and getting your ass and my ass back alive. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't fucking matter. And I know out here in the free world, it's you believe this, you believe all that political views, all that shit. Your social stance, that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing when you serve in any branch of our military for this country, Army, Navy, whatever. That unison, man. That unison, that equality, man. And there are some who abuse the power structure. Yes, it's a rank and power structure in the military, but there's some who abuse it. Fuck them. But there's some who really fucking, that I can recall back to, that really fucking passed that knowledge on and taught me how to survive in there, and taught me I translated that shit to real life, and now I'm using that shit to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? The same shit I learned in there, I'm taking from there for those great leaders and those great people who looked out for me, man. Because your boy was on his head for a minute, but I got my shit together. You know what I mean? But it's nothing greater than having those memories, than having the experiences. You know what I'm saying? To building those bonds. Like, some of my best friends, white, Asian, all fucking races that ain't black. You know what I'm saying? and I wouldn't have had that experience or really clash with all these cultures if I ain't going to Army. I'm from DC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which was just, and now I get that shit to my social skills to be able to maneuver and talk to people of all different types now in my life. You know what I'm saying? I only knew one way of life. That was the DMV way of things. You know what I'm saying? And now, thanks to the Army, man, shit, my first two friends I made on a plane ride there was white. I ain't hanging around white kids my entire life. You know what I'm saying? And that was beautiful, man. It was fucking beautiful. But man, the camaraderie, man, the gift of sacrifice and service, dude, is amazing. I send a huge shout out to all my fucking veterans out there, my brothers and sisters in arms. I thank y'all. I thank all, past and present. I thank my dad and my aunt because they influenced me low key. They made my decision easier. I mean, it wasn't my plan to go into the military, but you know, doing it and knowing they did it and having my dad talk to me before that made it easier to do it. And it's one of the best things I did. It's one of the best things I did. Won't do it again. Won't do it again. But goddamn it, I'm thankful for every single bond I built, especially with the people I serve with. I really appreciate y'all. I know we don't talk. You know, we don't keep in touch like we used to. Some of us used to be fucking butt cheeks together. But goddamn it, I'm pretty sure I speak for us all when I say that love and those bonds will always stand. No matter what. I say who? Nothing but love. Soldiers, man, thank you for your service. Thank you for all you do and really take it in. Had to share that with my vet.
Thank you for sharing that and for serving. Shout out to my dad for packing parachutes, keeping people safe.
Word.
No, yeah, I've known. I was growing up. I was always in that kind of environment, at least, and I feel like opened me up culturally.
Yeah. Yeah, because of all types of kids.
All types. You're constantly moving. You're is going to new places and having sitters. You know.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I feel like at least grow up with a parent like that. I feel like so for sure take this time to.
Hell yeah, man. And just your memory will never die. You gave a great sacrifice. But don't agree with all the military they doing and shit and why, but I thank you. I fucking appreciate it.
Yeah. And it's to see when you see those signs where they're like, I'm a veteran, you know, it just really I'm like up, right?
Yeah, be fucked up. Some niggas are just fuck up. You know, but that learning curve, that transition, everybody, especially for those who just go back into the world. Because you're saying, but
the system and how do you feel? I'm sorry if you get into this. The system itself, with it. How does the system itself, how's it affected you? I suppose.
I don't know, you know that shit and doing the shit, you know, underlying real. It's like this is fuckery. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? But like I should make of it. And though it may be a part of a fucked organization around me, make it bearable, survive, and, you know, get through.
Yeah.
Help you get through. I say that's what made me love this country.
Cool.
People is what make me love.
I'm always hearing from bonds that they've created with others, not the work that they've done. No. Always just the bonds, getting a job through this station.
Yeah. When I deployed, people think deployment was probably the most stress-free time of my life because I knew what was, and I had motherfuckers around better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, they were getting jiggy out there. I did a mix.
Right.
Huh? Talk to me.
You did. Oh my God, Ant's flyer that he made. This flyer.
I don't know. It's she's looking for it. She's not gonna find it. Don't go look for it. Don't go. No, forget the flyer. Forget. I did all that. I did all that. Time enough for this shit.
He was still trying to perform. He was still. I think that's awesome.
No, stop.
And the system that you've gotten these bonds. Everyone has seemed to get these bonds. Willing to. How corrupt the system is, their life, you know, to this that all like that they can fight really is for those.
Yeah, well, that's powerful. I feel yeah, that's a good statement right there. You do. It's like survival, where you know it's home. You know what I'm saying? And this may not really like this motherfucker the most, but you know, I no soldier, so. Yeah, it's this, man, in my opinion, because you can't fuck how you feel, nigga. Gain more PTSD when I came to the realization I was a part and what the fuck, done and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I signed up to do this shit for this amount, whatever. Just the humanity factor behind it for me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's what affected me or affects me still. It's just, man, fuck. I'm not with invading and, you know what I'm saying, policing other countries and shit like that.
Yeah,
Or just the care of when you got these motherfuckers in their possession and shit like that. But I mean, yeah, man, you basically just fight for the man next to you, woman next to you.
Because you kind of question why you're fighting in general, and the only thing is the answer is those who are around you, and it's
Absolutely.
and it's for those who are back in America too, for those that you love, for those that you don't know.
Yeah.
It's like the job itself just shows you it's like the only reason you're fighting is for those who you love, but then why is it happening in general, I suppose?
Yeah, that's a good question too. Why the fuck is it happening? You know what I mean? It's just goddamn destruction of other countries on some behalf, you know what I mean? But to get some import and export goods and all this bullshit, because at the end of the day, that's what's more important than motherfuckers' lives to this fucking country and a lot of other countries too. Shit, you know what I mean? It's product is more important than motherfucking people. So
yeah, I mean that was very obvious, especially when the protests were going on, a few months ago. It was protect the business, protect the business,
protect the merchandise.
Yeah.
Protect the fucking merchandise. That's they MO. That's their MO. And one fucking commander, bitch ass motherfucker, you know who the fuck you are. And y'all know who I'm talking about if you know. Sir, we serve. But one bitch ass nigga, harsh but true, but say it to motherfuckers in a fucking unit meeting. It's pretty fucked up, pretty much told the whole goddamn unit, like, you all are expendable. Well, one down, next up, you know what I mean? Which is true. But basically, you saying, nigga, my life is just like, hey, nigga, you can die and I don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Somebody gonna replace your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the delivery of the message. The delivery of the message was just completely fucking off. It was completely fucking off. And that's why I say it's some fucked up leadership and there's some real leadership in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, it's some dirty motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, and they get them while they're young, while they're hot, while they're fresh, while they're still moldable, waiting in high school for them. You know what I'm saying?
Some motherfuckers coming there old to be fucked.
Yeah, for sure, of course, but
some niggas is fucked up. Fuck them niggas. The niggas who really held it
all
down.
I'm saying is they also pry on these people.
This shit right here was started in the ADHD. If you bet a mark, you know what I'm talking about. You heard about us, you seen us, you know what I'm saying? That shit's forever. That shit's forever. Even if I don't talk to none of them motherfuckers again, that shit's forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my family. It's all love. Always. Always. We link up today. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a fucking party. And lots of blunts. I don't know if you niggas smoking like I do. But they know I'm the young chief loud, nigga. That's what they call me, man.
I hope in the future, soon that those who serve are able to smoke weed, because I feel like those people need to chill out the most.
Man, I feel like marijuana should be fucking allowed in the military for sure. Because this motherfucker's in there addicted and abusing the fuck out of prescription medicine.
Yeah.
Abusing the fuck out of it.
Because this is denied.
Exactly. And it's a fuckery system, man. You dealing with some shit. It's like some days you just gotta feel a little, just to get through the shit and not let it fuck with you as much. But, I am speaking in fucking favor of marijuana being allowed for all soldiers, veterans, serving, all that shit. Yes, and keep it monitored. Let's use it properly. Not on the job and shit like that. But, man, fuck that. That shit is a much better option than those fucking prescription medicines or waiting for $1,700 to take your ass and go drink goddamn 6 bottles of Jack Daniels in one night just to fucking suppress how you feeling or, emotions and shit like that. I am in complete favor of marijuana. I will be the fucking front page advocate. The front page fucking advocate for fucking marijuana for our veterans and soldiers. Goddamn, it should be goddamn discounted heavily.
From veterans by veterans.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is. From vet by vet. For the vets, all that shit. For everybody. For the world. Artists, everybody. But my veterans, I hold y'all very fucking near and dear to my heart. Always. But marijuana should be fucking legal for veterans. Should be. It should not be a fucking
For veterans
criminal.
or for because veteran
I meant
means
soldiers as well. Active duty as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Active duty. Yes, I believe so. Fuck that. They fucking abusing the pills. The fucking TMC, the doctors, they just pitching them out. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. No, that medicine shit, those pills, man, I hate them. I never even took the shit for real. Like, fuck that shit. Make you feel, whatever the fuck. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Fuck that. Kill those pills, man. Hit niggas with this weed. Watch everything be a lot more, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be a little more chill. And the right way. No goddamn harsh side effects. No chance of losing your fucking life.
I had a cousin who was stationed, and he came back, and the stories that he would say was that, like, he was the guy who would, like, drive the trucks or whatever.
Yeah. He was a trucker.
Yeah. And he would tell us that he all the time he was like, it was just desert, like just so much driving of nothing. And he was like, I would find myself falling asleep and still just driving straight and then like waking up. And I was like,
that shit was crazy. Yeah, it's a big
but I
fucking
also
woman.
feel that prescription drugs had to do with that. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta fucking get through that somewhere. And if he deployed, I'm pretty sure niggas probably, I ain't gonna put the game out. Niggas know, niggas getting alcohol sent to him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, people send you alcohol. Like, fuck that, put that shit in a Listerine box, some shit like that.
Yeah,
So
he had a
that
girl
shit-
there, so I'm
fuck.
sure.
Shit, you gotta do what you gotta do. Get right one time, you know what I'm saying? Or you might find a civilian with something.
That's what I said. Yeah, he had a girl there. Exactly.
Make friends with their ass, and it's like, shit, we good. They got to connect, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that shit. I used to work in the talking shit when I was deployed because I was communications commo. And fucking, I was basically, watching the niggas on the little shit, make see where they at and shit, dotting all that, seeing what's on the map, basically. And fucking, yeah, man, I used to drive the fucking company truck. It's fucking Ford Explorer, nigga.
Lord
I used to
Explorer.
go in that bitch, plug my iPod up, be whipping the whole goddamn base, just a 3-mile radius of post. Fine, go get this.
Put my iPad on. My
They
iPad's
were like, go get this. Go do that. Go do that. I'll be in that bitch cranking. I'll be picking niggas up. Hey, take me to the laundromat real quick, bro. Take me to the laundry. I was motherfucking moving. Nigga, I get that whip. I treat that bitch like it's my own. Go park that. Be like, shit, I might as well take my laundry. Go to the joint. Because you drop your laundry off. They wash the shit for you. You come back, pick your shit up. I'm like, shit, let me go take care of errands. I'll be out that bitch.
out.
Man, that was shit. That was the shit. Nigga getting to drive around on the post and shit. Nigga, you ain't getting to drive for real. I'm working commo, so I ain't working no trucks and no shit like that. But shit, I'm getting a motherfucker whip an actual SUV.
Ooh.
I was out that bitch flexing like I was in the streets. Nigga, I'm leaning shit, pulling up on. What's up, shawty? Hey, I'm hollering out the window at niggas on base in Iraq. I treated that bitch like the block, nigga. I was like, fuck that shit, nigga. That was bad. Good times, man. Good times.
That's fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. I can't do it again. Medically disqualified to do anything else for the motherfuckers.
My dad actually got these for me when he was overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're cute little fish made of marble.
That's dope. My dad had a gizmo. You know who Gizmo is? One of the gremlins.
Yes.
He had a gizmo little plush toy that he took with him when he deployed in Desert Storm, and I took that with me when I deployed. So that was pretty sentimental, you know what I'm saying? That gizmo still got that gizmo.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I had
Gizmo.
my gizmo kept the nigga safe. Had no casualties on my deployment. It's kind of unheard of, you know what I'm saying? But we was blessed, man.
Wow, that's
We was blessed.
insane. That's fucking yes. Congratulations.
I definitely contribute some of that to Gizmo.
Oh, Gizmo.
I contribute that to Gizmo a lot, man. Shout out to my pops, man.
I'm getting
Passing that down.
goosebumps.
That was very sentimental. He hung right over my bed. Hung Gizmo over my bed. I'm like, fuck that. Hold me down, Giz. Shit, motherfucking mortars and IEDs used to get hit. I mean, that bitch. Don't even get up. Gizmo got me.
Oh!
Motherfucking first sergeant used to have to come across the motherfucker. He won't stay right across from my first sergeant. We stayed in these chews like trailers. And fucking, he used to just come get my ass. Like, come on, pal. Get out to the bunker. I'm like, goddamn, first sergeant. Shit ain't hit back here. But one time, shit did hit back that motherfucker. I was like,
Okay.
and niggas, but we was behind the T-wall. Never forget that. Me and my man B&Q. And nigga was like, my man Sar Hamilton was like, hey, y'all go to the other one. This one full. We was like, hey, fuck. We was walking, talking shit. Niggas, pow, 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 pow. Rock splatter up against that T-wall that we behind, nigga. Oh, you was, oh, shit. Niggas hit the book out there.
Oh, my
boy.
God.
We got loose, man. Yeah, we was just on a 3-mile circular radius, 3 miles. Fucking base, man. It wasn't that fucking big. You could just stand on the highway, pretty much see over into that bitch if you wanted to. The fucking them motherfuckers, you know, we climbing towers, setting up antennas and shit. They could see us going up and shit. So
That's
thank
so.
God niggas ain't get shot at no shit like that.
That's
you know what I mean?
I don't know. That's wild to picture, because I don't really picture it that much, except from what I've seen like from pictures and everything. But like what you just said then, like climbing up on the top and like seeing them, they can see you. That's really wild to think about.
It is. I'm a firm believer. It was said to me, it was brought to my attention, low key. We used to do karaoke on Tuesday nights.
Classic.
And you know, some leaders from like the Iraqi government and shit would be like on posts and shit like that, or like, you know, it was Iraqi soldiers worked there and shit like that, and Ugandans and shit. And we would do, and now, you know, once I get a part of some shit, I'm turning it up. So I bring my crew, I start motivating it. Come on, do karaoke, let's go. So we turn Tuesday nights up.
Yeah.
And on God, we stopped getting hit on Tuesday nights. Like, we would never get bombed on Tuesday nights, because you get hit in music and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go up that bitch, do Michael Jackson, a whole bunch of shit. Then niggas, you know, they call you by your skin color out there. They call you white face, me black face, or brown face, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So but they used to call me Michael. Niggas call me Michael, swear to God. It's Michael. It's Michael. I was like, oh shit. Nigga, that's true story, nigga. I'm not lying.
You're like,
bro.
I am Michael.
Hey, Saber 6. My Ugandan brothers, what up?
Yo, you go over there, Ant is like famous over there. They have like his picture up and stuff all the time. They've been listening to Gabe all year.
Might do, shit, fuck. Behind Enemy Lines, that was the album I dropped over there. I loved it, man. And that was the time I really got to let my creativity just flourish and go. Learned to do salsa, learned to play poker, learned to do a lot of shit over there. Forgot how to do both of those. But forgot I was that salsa king in Iraq. They got that bitch that you having salsa in that. It's good, and you never know. And the mommies be pulling up, because you know it's mommies in the military.
Oh my God,
little mommies.
I
Shout out to
know.
my Latina community. I'm telling you, you know.
Ant.
Look at them hips. I'm sitting down. You can see them things. I'm sitting down, and you can see them things moving proper. Don't get me started.
I'm not gonna
now.
be embarrassing myself.
Yeah, man. But shout out to the brotherhood, the unison, and the camaraderie of the military, man. And like I said, bro, I wouldn't take none of it back. Thank you for all my veterans. Thank you for all the bonds, and thank you for the experiences, man. Because you can't get them back. Can't get them back. You only live one life. You know, it is what it is. And you know, now it's on this fucking country to get it right, especially with our veterans. You know what I'm saying? Fuck boy, you know who I'm talking about. D Trump. Talking about motherfuckers, idiots, whatever the fuck. You know, we let that shit go. We let that be forgotten about, but I ain't never forget about it. Fuck that shit. Joe, he had sons to serve in the military, but he ain't clear about me for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Still, we need to take care of our veterans, man. We need to take care of our soldiers, period. Niggas should get paid a little more. They should get paid a little more, man. The pay ain't all that. Niggas think, you know, it's steady. It's coming. It's steady now. I ain't gonna say it ain't steady, because you know 1st to 15th you paid. But you know, it could be better. It could be better for what's that sacrifice here. You know what I mean? Especially when we got these families and shit. But yeah, man, I with this new chain of command we got about to come in, I don't even know how they gonna try to get involved with these foreign countries and try to push us into these wars and shit. I'm not trying to see it. We don't need it. We don't fucking need it. Let's focus on fucking America. Let's focus on fucking America. And I hate to sound like that person. You know, I thought about this to myself the other night. I hate to sound like that person who's like, was advocating for, let's get Donald out. Let's get Donald out. Now Donald's out and we got Biden coming in. Now I'm like shining a spotlight on that nigga. But fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting my guard down. I'm not letting my guard down. Didn't trust this nigga to be the candidate. You know what I'm saying? But as everybody likes to say, we didn't have a choice. But there were other candidates on that ballot. Joe Jurgensen. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of people advocate for her, low-key. They ain't vote for her. You know what I mean? But, you know, Kanye West. You know, and for everybody that felt like voting for Kanye was a joke like that, I beg to differ. You know, why can't Kanye run for president and be taken serious? Why can't he? Don't try to shit on him. I ain't gonna get into a rant about Kanye, but you know, fuck that. I think maybe some people do believe in him more than anything. It's niggas out here who believe in Star Wars as a religion.
Oh my God.
So, you know, fuck that. But that's another story. What's important right now is who's elected and who's at hand. And I want to see some fucking change. For real, for real. For real, for real. Especially in the black community, man. In all fucking these communities. Every community, bro. But especially my own community. It's time for some fucking change. We gotta demand and implement this shit. For real, for real. These niggas done... They talking about black women was 90% of the fucking vote for Joe. Why he fucking won and then all the blacks got him through. Why Joe won because of the black. I'm seeing all these articles. Okay. What do we get in return?
Oppression. Sorry.
You might be right. You might be right. It's no telling the true fucking agenda at the end of the fucking day. But no, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. I already got my suspicions about fucking Biden already. And you know something I feel like he got lucky with, it was this COVID shit and not really being around too many people. And I'm pretty sure his fucking team's smart enough and it was like, yeah, let's keep kids away from this nigga. And people wives and shit. Because you can hit the internet and there's some videos out there, Joe, very fucking suspicious. Very fucking creepy as well. I don't like that shit. But all these fuckers are just fucking animals at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah, I don't really feel concerned about the people right now anymore. I feel like I've said my part about them, and so has the rest of the world. I'm just really concerned about, again, just the system that is created for them to flourish in, you know? I mean, obviously it's just like built. We've just said it so many times. It's built on lies. It's built on oppression. You know, it is. It's something that's corrupted, and you can only continue to have corrupted people in a corrupted system.
That statement is pretty strong. It's strong. But I don't know. I don't know. I have faith that somebody will come in there with pure intentions. Yes, you're going to get tainted. The toxicity will have its way. It's like watching these superhero movie where they a little bit bad, but they still good, like Spawn or some shit like that. I don't know if you're familiar with Spawn.
For president.
You know what I'm saying? He got like his demons and shit like that, but he's still trying to fight for your good and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like it's with this generation, man. I feel like there are going to be some people who come in there with very clear and true intentions, and for the most part, stay true to that shit. You gotta do what you gotta do in that system now.
I'm sorry. I just do not have faith that there's gonna be one person. There's gonna be some person who's gonna swoop in and be like, "Oh, guys, this is how we can change things." You know, it's like it's so. I don't know, it's just so unmovable. It's like really hard to make change, obviously. I'm not saying because it's hard to make change, we shouldn't be striving for that, but I really don't think that there is a person that we can vote in that's gonna make like some great kind of change, because it's not coming from them at all. It's coming from us.
Absolutely. I agree. Come on. I just said that Sunday. If you didn't hear me Sunday, I said it. I'm not in with the whole putting my faith in man thing. But I am with the idea of fucking the camaraderie and the unity.
The camaraderie, the bonds that you've created,
Exactly.
what you're actually fighting for, these people that you surround yourself with, or even if it is yourself, right? It's not for what they have created.
It's the unity. It's the people. It's the unity. And if the people, if the unified people can move into these positions of power, there can be a true change. Or not the most complete change, but goddamn it, to an extent. We can make something. We can make something happen. But as I said before, I want to see some fucking action. Donnie still got 2 more months. He's still at play. Donnie's still at large.
I want to see action, but I want to see action from us as a people. I want to see us, like, you know, creating the history together, not just with pens, but you know, with you know, this bond that we can create to fight what is trying to keep us so contained.
And that's why we gonna see where everybody fucking intentions is at, and why I'm not settled, and why I'm not content, why I'm not in the street jumping for joy, celebrating. I want to see. People want to go back to America. Dave Chappelle just said it on Saturday Night Live. You remember America before fucking Corona? Mass shootings, all this crazy shit going on, ICE, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't good. It wasn't fucking good. Racism still, niggas being killed. Not niggas, but black people being killed. You know what I'm saying? What? That's why every time I hear this, I wish I can't wait for it to go back to normal. The same bullshit. But now because we all been locked in, we can we had the chance to like zone in on it and be
zone
glued
in on it.
But when you get back to the street and you got a new president, things are just back to normal again. It's just go run wild again. Like no, fuck that. I'm very. Listen, it's the fucking people, man. It's the fucking people. White people gotta fucking. It's on them, dog. It's on them, dog. That's how I feel. Personally, that's how I feel. It's on them. For real, your privilege ain't been taken from you at all. Your privilege still remains. And when this shit is all over and we're back in the world, your privilege still remains. We still under magnifying glasses as black people and Latins and things of those, and other races and shit like that. But white people, shit ain't good. Shit ain't normal. It ain't okay. We ain't safe. All right? You saw this bill this man passed back in 94, how he was talking about us then. You got to do what you got to do to get where you want to be. I'm pretty sure he just changed his song to get what he want, but you know, that shit ain't out of him completely, in my opinion. But I'm not going for it. It's with the fucking people. Fucking be straight the fuck up, nigga. End this shit. End this shit. Let's kill this racism. Let's kill this sexism. Let's kill all that shit. Yeah. Let's kill it. Let's fucking move fucking forward. Equality, man. Equality, bro. Niggas ain't never gonna always see eye to eye, and we ain't gonna always. And these are just like, hey, these are just our opinions. These are just our opinions. That's why this is our platform for our opinions.
And we're just people, and we have opinions. People. That's what people do.
Exactly. And you have an opinion, and so many other people have an opinion, and you don't have to agree with our opinion.
Yeah, and if you don't agree with our opinion, or you do agree with our opinion, say it in the comments below.
Say it in the comments below. But if you do or you don't, I still love you. I ain't got no gripe against you. I ain't gonna hate you. Why? You're an individual. We're fucking individuals. Believe what you believe. There's going to be similarities. And no matter what, we can say we understand something, but two people will never have the same complete understanding.
Right.
We just somehow came to an agreement and see it in slightly the same way.
Yeah.
But it'll never be completely the same. Like, some motherfucker could be like, I don't believe in racism, but in this case, all right. But another person's like, no, I don't believe it at all. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So we agree, no racism, but you believe in this case it's okay, and I don't believe it's okay at all. You know what I'm saying? So let's be fucking real. Let's fucking address everything, man. Let's address everything. Nothing needs to be brushed under the carpet. Nothing needs to be acting like it's all good, because it ain't fucking all good in the American justice system.
It is not all good in the American justice system, and I feel like in order to even just be any kind of ally, especially like coming from my kind of a standpoint, like I like need to denounce privilege and really just understand and be open to the fact that, like, literally fuck the system. And I am completely acceptable. Like, I have accepted and will accept the opportunity and the, challenge to fight it, you know? Yeah.
And that's interesting you say that. It made me think of it. If you haven't seen Lovecraft Country, I've told you about this. I highly recommend you do. But it's a very strong racial push show, but it's also sci-fi and horror. Great fucking show. Go watch it. But in the show,
say it again?
Lovecraft Country. Here's the spoiler. So in the show, there's a white family. with powers and shit, and there's a black family, and so the sister of the black girl, Ruby, she gets with the white girl, and she gets a potion that makes her white, so she can become white when she wants to, but then the shit go down with a black boy being killed in the fucking neighborhood and shit. So she's mourning as a black woman in the black community because of how white people treat her and shit. But she wants to, she enjoys the perks and shit. She sees what it's like, the perks of being white and shit like that. So she says to the white woman character, a black boy was killed, and she's talking about Emmett Till, who I brought up on numerous occasions on this show. And she's talking about Emmett Till, a black boy was murdered and shit like this. And she tells her how he was murdered, and she's like, and you don't even care about it. And the white girl goes, "You're right, I don't." And she has her reasons of what she says to her and all that shit like that. But the key part I'm getting to is like, "You're right, I don't get it." And really, I could give a fuck. And she's just like straight up blatant honest with her. But why I love the show is because she later, she has the power to come back to life, okay? The white girl, this character in the show, she has the power to come back to life. Later in the episode, she pays these two white dudes, and she's standing at the dock of a river and shit, and she pays them to fuck her up and basically beat her ass and kill her the way they killed Emmett Till. And she was like, "You don't because the black girl Ruby told her, you don't understand how this feels. You don't understand what that pain is for his mother and shit like that." And then she actually has it done to herself. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, that's a significant scene right there. You know what I'm saying? She's aware she didn't understand. So I'm not saying go fucking, get yourself murdered the way they did niggas back in the day and shit like that. But be honest, you don't understand. You don't know the pain. You don't. And you don't get it in a fucking month or 3, 4, 5 months.
Or even a year. 2 years.
It's a life of just being open-minded and understanding and embracing.
Exactly.
And stop fucking judging.
Yeah.
Because we all fucking judging. We judging ourselves. So why do we judge each other? Everybody judge them fucking self. Let's be fucking honest here. Like, come on, man. Let's be fucking real, dog. And just fucking learn to understand that you don't understand. Because there's things I don't understand. But I'm accepting that I don't understand, and I'm going to learn to understand.
No, yeah, it's something that I think a lot about. I feel is obviously a way broader topic than we just, covered. Yeah. I feel like we can definitely get into that a lot more.
A whole lot.
Yeah. Maybe we will let us know if you guys would like to hear kind of us openly talk about that a little bit more, and we'll think about doing like a full episode on it or something like that.
Yeah.
Just let us know what you guys are thinking. If there's anything you guys want to hear from us too, we're always open to hearing that.
Especially as a black man and a white woman. It's always interesting that we're our separate races and gender, and we can have these conversations openly. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful thing.
It's a really nice perspective to have, at least.
Always a learning experience. We can always learn something from each other. And I think that is an interesting topic that we'll dive into in a future episode, man. That for sure.
Maybe.
For sure.
Well, as always, we have a musical guest for you all.
Yes, y'all.
This one's a pretty special song to me, anyways. I love this. Yeah, it's we found it. It's an artist that we found, Protesta.
Protesta.
Yes, Protesta.
Pandemia.
That is the title of the song that is going to be shown. It's we have the translation as well. Should I read that now, or should we put it below?
You could check that out below. We ain't gonna read it out in full. It's better in song form.
But it's a very special song. It's important. It's really important. Yes. I feel like
Pandemia is pandemic in Spanish. The song is completely in Spanish, but I fucking love it. It's awesome. Greta played it for me. The visual is awesome. You guys are gonna love this.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like it's a very important song. We hope you guys enjoy. Definitely look into his music. Look into his page. Give him a like. Give him a follow.
Yes.
There's more coming soon, so we are told.
So I'm pretty sure there is. Artistry never stops. He's got something good going. Shout out Protesta. We love it. Keep that art flowing in. We love y'all. Keep on being you. Just keep on surviving. Keep on being great, man. Keep on striving for your goals and your dreams. Shout out to all the artists, the creatives, the hustlers. The veterans.
Oh God.
The veterans, the veterans, the veterans. I say, oh, my Army brothers and sisters, I love y'all. My battle buddies. That's what they call it when you gotta go. Make sure you got a battle buddy. You leaving, you got a battle. No, you gotta have your battle
buddy?
We're battle buddies. That's my battle buddy now. But you know, we love y'all, man. Let's strive for excellence, man. We could do it. I know nobody's perfect, but we could strive for excellence to the fullest extent that we can reach it. So let's go for it. Let's spread love, more joy, more smiles, more happiness, man. Let's just be happy, man. It really ain't that much to be fucking mad about, nigga, because you woke up and you could be fucking. Really let that fucking sink in. Every storm don't last forever. You gonna be all right. I'm sorry. I start ranting and preaching and shit.
Chill, just singing in. So sit back, relax, really enjoy the works of this artist.
Yes.
Think about it. Give us your thoughts. Give them your thoughts.
Yes, please enjoy. Here is Pandemia by Protesta. Enjoy. We love y'all. I'm Ant Powell. That's Greta Hutch. I say it's all good.
Because it's all good.
Hey, we see y'all next week. Enjoy, beautiful people.
I need a drink.
Juntos vamos a escribir y si la pluma nos sirve